All right, hello everybody, and welcome back to HCA 2026 No Prep. We've got 360 going up against 7DL. The curtain has just dropped, and we're going to go ahead and watch for these starting rockets. Now, you don't see Smolensk a whole lot in a competitive play right now, so... Or really ever. I mean, it's still kind of a new map. So I see one truck going south. Do I have my highlights turned on? Am I just having a hard time seeing the trucks? No, I can see them. I don't think I have my highlighter turned on. Alright, hold on a second. Okay. God damn it. Oh. Sorry about that. I want to make sure I have my highlighter turned on. Does look like 360 has managed to get a little closer to the square. Setting up outside the buildings over here. 7DL's got some trucks going up there to the north. Several squad leaders jumping out up there. I do see some ATs. One truck for 7DL getting close right here. Not a whole lot up close right now for 360. They do have control of the intersection, but there's only 4 guys here. They are winning the exchanges, though. Got a couple of guys from 7DL swinging down from the northwest. Taking a look behind us, reinforcement slowly coming forward for 360. Strafe and run coming through for the Germans. 360 so far getting the better of the exchanges, starting to make their way past the square. Let's take a quick look at the map, see what's going on. The lines are looking pretty strong for 360 back here. 7DL also looking pretty good. Tanks. Might be an engagement breaking out. Where am I? Right below us. There he is. Got the P4 peeking out, looking for that medium Sherman straight down the road. You can see him. There he is. He's getting ready to peek. Oh, the P4 missed. Oh, there's a hit. Doesn't look like it did too much damage. P4 gets a hit. The medium Sherman backs off. P4 now in control of the road. Medium Sherman now out repairing. I hear some ricochets going on over here. Is that the Lukes? There is a T-80 down here. Sorry, I was saying medium Sherman before. It's not a Sherman, it's a T-34. Got the T-80 down here. Getting lit up by this Lukes. You can see him way out there. Catching some rounds from the T-80. Looks like he's trying to get himself into cover. Catches another round. He might be stationary. Oh, he hit the building. He hit the building. Here comes the Katushka strike. I think Chaos just took him out. Pretty sure Chaos just took out the Lukes with a rocket. Nice shot by Chaos back here to the north. 7DL starting to take control of the square. Yeah, they've got a pretty good hold now of the intersection. 360 still has this T-80 here, I think. Yeah, he's still right here. He's still in the circle anchoring down the position, but he's in a lot of danger. He doesn't have a lot of infantry support anymore. Here comes HCA Flux pushing up. Now that PPSH, man, that thing is really nice to have when you're in town like this. This is a good map to have the PPSH. And had an assaultman making his way up towards the T-80, gets taken out. The infantry covering the tank. Handful of infantry making their way across the road down here on the south side. Driguez gets taken out by Ryo. Chesterfield gets Saito. Nablus gets a kill there, though. Ryo trying to push out across the road. 7DL trying to keep this pressure going. Taking a look at the map, it looks like 360 has a nice solid looking line anchored by a T80. They've got another T80 swinging up here on the north side. Where is it? It's up here. I feel like the highlighter's not working very well. Like, I can't see these guys through the... I can, but I can't. It's like it's not as bright as it is on the other maps. T80 making his way around the backside, getting a shot on the P4. The P4 is trying to back up. It looks like that P4 might have had his engine destroyed. And the P4 goes down to the T80. Nice kill by Patuk, Largo, and Blooddrake. I'm assuming that's your guys' names. Take a look. I want to know. It doesn't tell me there either, so, you know. I apologize to everyone whose name I get wrong. I will get names wrong. I'm so sorry, but it will happen. Even with the loss of that P4, it looks like 70L still trying to keep the pressure going. That is a pretty significant loss, though. Here comes the T-34 pushing up for 360 now after that P4 was destroyed. The T-34 is safe to push up and secure the intersection. Just blasting away. Ooh, I heard a ricochet back there. Looks like bot full. Oh no, the T-80 stuck in the trench. It gets taken down by bot full. Bot full W. So a nice little gain by 7DL there. 7DL still trying to push their infantry into the intersection. They have Inzian trying to get up on this T-34. I don't think he was able to get a satchel on it, though. I don't see a satchel. I think he's pretty safe. I don't think Inzian quite got that satchel on. He's now trapped up inside this building with infantry running around all around him. Oh, but he gets himself at least one kill. Jocko Spartan now trying to figure out where that shot from. Inzian gets another one. Ricochets. Oh, another tank has pulled up. Is that a Panther? That's right. I remembered the word first time. It's unlike earlier when I forgot the word Panther for like a full 3 minutes. Oh, he took out the T-34. T-34 is gone. Here's some footsteps close by. Nothing threatening. It is friendlies. 70L still getting that pressure going. They're starting to swing the cap back their way even. The loss of that T-34 significant for the cap pressure. Let's take a quick look at the map, see what's going on for the tanks. There is another T-80 that's about to push up into the circle to stop this cap pressure. There's 2 squads just inside the southwest courtyard. Another squad to the south, several squads in a line for 360 ready to push their reinforcements in as well. Both teams feeling pretty evenly matched right now. T-80 trying to hold this down, catching rockets from Napiadios. Oh, he redeployed. He was out of rockets. The T-80 pulls out in front of the Panther and gets destroyed. Here comes the Nek Katushka strike. Trying to stop this cap pressure coming down from 7Del. We still have not gotten a middle point capture. It has just been going back and forth. There are no garrisons here. 7DL with some nice looking pressure now, getting control of the intersection. 360 pushing their reinforcements up. Inzian still holding on to that building up there. Ooh, somebody fell through the world. Yeah, Inzian. Oh, somebody finally got him. Jacko Spartan. Right? Is that your name? Yes, it is. Jacko Spartan. Zorro Malvin. Malvinense. Zorro Malvinance. Flares going up for 360. Trying to get a feel for what where the infantry is in front of them. They do get a pretty good view of what's going on here. A lot of this infantry was caught by that flare, so they know they're in trouble. 70L still has not used any kind of bombing run or anything yet either. 360 has already used 2 Katyushka strikes. Lost a number of tanks, so one P4, I think, and a Lux versus, what, 3 T-80s and a T-34 so far. So 70L doing pretty good with the tank fighting. They still got this Panther back here protecting the main road. Here comes the big tank. It's a KV-1, right? Is that what this is? It's a KV-1? I can't remember. I'm just gonna call it a heavy because I can't remember what it is. Pretty sure it's a KV-1. El Gigolo riding his tank into battle like Patton. Absolute badass right here. Show us how it's done, Gigolo. That's how you command. All right, let's head back down over here to the intersection, see what's going on over here. Looks like 7DL still has a lot of infantry around the square. Truck goes down right there. Lucas pushing his way across the road, makes it across before Ronnie Cole sees him. Ronnie Coleman? I know who Ronnie Coleman is. The fight breaking out up here above us too as 70L starting to swing some guys up here to the north. What are the next points? Yeah, so we've got Northern Point and Southern Point. This is such a long-range battle. I love how they're just keeping it a straight-line fight up and down this road, too. 70L slipping at least one squad leader across the road. We'll see if he can get something going up there. Back down here in the square. It looks like 70L almost had the capture, and now 360 are starting to swing it back. They've got the major infantry advantage inside the intersection itself. Looking pretty strong. Here comes the bombing run. It's going to go right across their back line. Should get at least a couple of guys, but quite a few of their guys are already past the road now. It is going to clear out most of that infantry up there on the north side. Mushafaso manages to escape. Does he survive, though? Running into Eladio. He does not survive running into Eladio. 70L now making a significant push up there on the north side, starting to swing down to take control of the north side, which is exactly what they want. If they can control this territory, they'd be in a good position to push into the 4th point up here, up into District. .360 throwing a lot of their infantry up into the intersection, stopping this capture, though. Now that the bombing run's been spent, they're pretty safe to just spread their guys out in these buildings and just hold the road. They do have several guys who have made it across. Satchel's going off. Nico has made it all the way through, maybe getting some people in the back. What are you gonna do, Nico? Show us the magic, Nico. Show us the magic. Oh, you probably don't want to go that way. Oh, completely misses Narak. I saw that. He kind of was shooting the wall right there. Ooh. Oh, he gets him. Missed for a second. Juan almost surviving. Nico now laying low. You've got Cole heading this way. Oh, looks like he traded with Juan F. Or no, I think JNR got him. 360 now in complete control of the intersection. Almost completely in control of the circle itself. Just a handful of guys for 70L are still threatening the edge of the circle. Strafe and run coming down the road as 70L's trying to take back this pressure. They're pushing a squad up in here. This guy's about to run into each other. Russo and Toro Williams close in fighting here. Come on, pull out your knife. No, Toro Williams gets the kill. Here comes Rubio Salvaje? Rubio Salvaje? Ooh. Rodriguez up on the rooftop now. Nice positioning. Can hear. Oh, he's putting a satchel down. Nappy adios. Dropping a satchel at the edge of the intersection. Might get himself a handful of kills with that. Might get some friendly kills if they're not careful. Gets the kill there. There's a handful of guys slipping through down here on the south side for 7DL. It does look like 360 has managed to clean up the north side, bringing a medium tank down from the north. The Panther is still anchoring the main road. There's another heavy behind him, so there's a Panther and a tanker anchoring the main road. There's the Panther. There's the P4. And yet, 360 still managing to keep a machine gunner on the road. Even though there's a tank there, he's managed to keep this machine gun, just lighting these guys up, keeping the road covered. It's ballsy. Very ballsy. There goes that satchel. I don't think it got too much. 7DL now in pretty good control of the intersection. More like in control of the south side of the intersection. 360 in control of the northern side of the intersection. One of those tanks could really push up for 7DL and put a lot of pressure on the circle. I mean, the tanks, there is a heavy way far back. Looks like he has been engaging. Waiting to see if he pulls out. Should be just about repaired up. Okay. Alright, Commander's gonna jump out. He's gonna spot the tank. And immediately caught some machine gun fire when he did it too. Well, now they know where he is. Let's see what they do. Come on, pull that heavy out. There you go. There you go. Here comes the first shot. It's a ricochet. There's a solid hit. You better back that heavy off. There you go. You're going to need to repair that up. Looks like 7DL is going to finally take the center point here after almost a full 20 minutes has gone by. There it is. I only see 2 squad leaders, 3 squad leaders in the general area, but OPs are already going down. 360 now setting up, ready to push back in and retake the circle. I was really loving that back and forth, too. Now, there is some cap pressure going on over here at District. Camadrea? Is that Camadrea? Is that how you would say that? I don't know. There's the big defensive spawn in from 360. They're going to prevent this capture, though. There's only a handful of guys here. Just this one squad leader slipping through for 7DL. It does look like he's going to try and get himself somewhere over here on the back side, though. He might be able to lay low for a minute, maybe bring in a squad. We'll give him a few minutes to get in a position, see what he does. Let's head back over here to the center point, see what's going on with this pressure from 360. It looks like they're getting cleaned out hard now over here at Square. $7DL now consolidating up and down the road, taking control of the buildings. There is some more spawn-ins for 360. They're not out of this fight yet. They've even got at least one guy up here in close. These guys right on top of each other. I think he should be able to spot him. No? There he goes. There he goes. He got him. Oh, look, he's got Juan right below him, too. Hey, he got Juan, too. Nice. All right, let's see if Bleeze can find him now and clean him out of this building. He knows there was shooting here. What's your name, by the way? Teniente? Look out, Teniente. Bleeze is hunting you. There was a little bit of cap pressure going on. It does look like 360 is breaking through up here on the north side. Pretty good push going on. Let's take a quick look at the map. Yeah, they've got a nice little wedge going on here right in the center. They're being supported by an AT gun and the heavy back here. Got the AT gun engaging with their heavy out there, distracting it enough so that this heavy tank can do something about it. Oh, there's a hit. He's trying to back off. Looks like he's stuck in the building, and he goes down. A nice kill by the heavy for 360. Komoden, Kana, Greco, nice shooting. Nice kill. Now, there was another heavy back there. Let's take a look at the map. It looks like that heavy was actually either destroyed or moved or something. He's not there anymore. So they must have gotten both of those heavies. Well played, boys. Should be able to get this pressure going again, maybe. I don't know. A lot of that infantry was cleaned up while we were watching that fight. Does look like there was pretty heavy reset. Here comes the heavy tank, is now pushing up. The Andripper right above him as an AT. But what kind of AT is he? Probably rockets. Let's see what weapon he has. He's got a rifle. That's rockets. He's waiting for this tank to pull past him. Chaos pulling up, running up behind him. Ooh, Duncan goes down to the AT. Gets another kill as well. The heavy not pushing up, though. Artie strikes coming down on the backside. Starting to get a little cap pressure going on now. There is some infantry up here on the north side. Let's take a quick look up at what's going up in a district. Doesn't look like there's too much pressure going on at district. There is still that one squad on the back line. He is close to this tank. These guys are going to run right into each other. Who wins? Who wins? Oh. Kamadrea. I'll tell you, man, you got some of these names, they're just like, they're not even complicated, and I know it, but man, do they just make me stutter for some reason. Trying to pronounce them. I want to pronounce you guys' names right. Anyways, there's another heavy coming up from 360. Looks like Lucas trying to get on the heavy up over here. He is pretty damaged. Looks like that AT might have caught him with some rockets or something. Lucas trying to make his way around and get behind him. The other heavy coming up from behind might actually be able to protect him if it spots this. It did spot the other assaultman. Yes, this tank is protected by the other tank from behind. Most of this push has been cleaned up. There is a medium pushing... Ooh, satchel went off. There is a medium pushing around down here on the south side for 360. Oh, I just saw... Ooh, what's this? Where are you? There he is. Does have a squad leader up on him. Squad leader should be calling him out. Yeah, the medium on the other side of the road is stalking him. I don't think he knows it. There's the other medium, the P4. And he's stuck. P4, here comes the shot. Oh, that's a hit. That's a solid hit. Oh, he's turning his back end to him. He's trying to run in the worst way possible. And the T-34 goes down. Very unfortunate for 360's medium tank. It's not really his fault. You know, the P4 had several squad leaders coordinating that for him, so... But just very unfortunate. It feels bad. I feel bad for you. I feel your pain. That's the type of stuff I do when I'm in a tank. They do still have these heavies back here preparing to push in another attack. There's no tank. Oh, there is one tank back here. What do we got? Is that a Panther or a Tiger? It is a Panther, so not like a super heavy. Just a Panther. I'm going to guess that the Russian heavy is comparable to the 76. I don't know a ton about the tanks, especially since they've been reworked a bunch of times. So apologize for my lack of knowledge. I'm not gonna learn though. I like my infantry too much. Saito gets himself a kill down here on the south side. His friends protect him from the rear. He gets another kill on Malk over there. Chesterfield trying to light these guys up. He does manage to take down Saito. Elichi trying to get some shots on him, trying to figure out where that came from. Getting lit up by the window over there. Elichi trying to figure out where it's coming. I just saw him over the window. Did Chesterfield see it? He did not, but there is an OP raid over here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, right there. And we'll see if he catches this next spawn. Elichi's bypassing. There comes Saito. Chesterfield's going to get you again. There comes Malmuth, is actually running right through where he was just looking. Malmuth making his way over towards the OP. Saito gets him, keeps the OP alive. I hear something going on back here. AT chasing the next T-34. No, that's a heavy. There's an AT chasing one of the heavies. Ricocheting his shots. That thing is kind of sloped on the back, isn't it? It is. That is not fair. Making it incredibly difficult to land shots on the soft point of the tank. Ryo back here is another AT getting lit up by the heavy. Trying to get around to him. We'll see if he makes it, but I don't think he'll be able to do too much damage from that side of the tank. 70L looking pretty strong now around square. Let's take a quick look at the map. Lines are still pretty stable. There's a handful of guys who have made it around to the back side for 70L. Just this one squad swinging around all the way around again. He's been doing that this entire time, doing a good job of it too. Swinging deep. Getting his squad into position on the back side. Kamadrea. I wonder if he's going to move his OP or if he's intentionally keeping it far away. He's not really bringing in a squad or anything. Should be able to hear that T-34. Oh, yeah. Definitely knows there's another tank coming through over here. Basically playing recon right now. Over here on the front door of District, we haven't really looked here much. This can be a difficult fight up here on this hillside. It's one of the more open spots. Yeah. Pancho. What's your name? Pancho Fran. Pancho Fran and Ronnie Coleman trying to hold down the north edge of the map. Here comes Lottie. Hey, he's starting to bypass a little bit. Oh, SBS shooting this way. Somebody's lighting him up, though. Here comes Ronnie Coleman. And he's got the good sniper rifle, too. The Russians get the absolute best sniper rifle. They put a scope on the SVT, so it's not fair, yeah. SBS goes down. It's also one of my favorite scopes, too, but... Yeah, 360 starting to make some progress up here on the north side, starting to push out away from District. Maybe they can swing down from this side. Still got pretty good pressure on the front door, keeping their tanks back here on this road, just pushing them north and south. 70L still has two heavies holding down the main road on the back side. And, I mean, both sides just being very careful with their tanks. There's been minimal tank engagement. Oh, he took a hit, though. Oh, he got a hit on the Panther. He's going to back off. Will he make it? He does. He just makes it undercover in time. Right? Right? Or did he blow up? No, there he is. Oh. Leanderbird. Oh, the other tank just got destroyed, though. He pulled out. We didn't quite catch that. There's Leanderbird right there. Catches the tank with a rocket and takes out one of the crew. Took his looking, but Leanderbird ran into the house. Here comes the next rocket, and he gets the other heavy. Nice rocket by Leanderbird. Just both of these tanks go down simultaneously. Here comes the bombing run coming from 70L. Bombing absolutely nothing. Just threw down a blind bombing run, I guess. Completely drawing attention to the fact that you have a red zone garrison up on the back side. Like, they're still running around looking for you. They didn't know you were back here. And we'll see what they do with it, though. That was a little bit of a waste of a bombing run, in my opinion. You didn't know what was in front of you, so... But, it is what it is. It's gone now. They use their bombing run and their strafing run trying to protect this garrison. We'll see what they bring in on it. Just a couple of guys. They're not really committing to this, which is the right decision. I don't think they should commit to this too hard until they've got some pressure going on, at least. They're still trying to push in the front door up here on the north side. Got a couple of guys that are making their way forward, so they're doing pretty good. They definitely have the numbers advantage here right now, and with guys coming in from the backside, 360 is about to get real uncomfortable back here. Their garrison here, it's like right in front of me, behind this broken building, I think. All right. No, this broken building. Is that it? Pretty sure that's it right there, yeah? Tomato. What's your full name? Tomato Untharian. Sebastardo! Oh, I love your name, Sebastardo. Get him, Sebastardo! I absolutely love your name, Sebastardo. Oh, he almost got him. Tomato Untharian was too fast. Alcon's hunting him as well. He's laying low. Just on the other side of this building. He's going to come around the corner. Tries to get Alcon. He does get Ronnie Coleman over there, but Dappy takes him down. Sorry, Sebastardo. They got your kill. Let's take a quick look at what's going on over here at Square. I do see some guys up inside the circle. Just starting to make it up in there. Not a ton, though. They're not going to be able to keep this pressure up. There's so much infantry converging on them from 70L, but it might cause enough of a distraction that they can get something going on somewhere else. Let's take a quick look at the map, see what's going on with their tanks. They do have some tanks that are coming up, a heavy and a medium, making their way down the road. One heavy still anchoring the position back here. What happened to they have an AT gun there. Where did the other tank go? There's a medium and a light up to the north for 360. 360 actually has 4 tanks on the map right now. And you can see their northern tanks, medium and a light, making their way back towards District. Rockets coming out from Botful, trying to catch a hold of them. They're running, though. Medium looked like he was smoking a little bit. Here comes the next rocket. Catches a hold of the light. Light's going to make it around the corner, though. He should be completely safe. They'd be able to repair those up. Those 2 tanks should be able to hold on to the defense point just fine. Let's go ahead and head down over here. See what's going on with the tanks that were heading towards the center. The infantry for 360 still up on the edge of the circle, still keeping this pressure up. So we'll see what happens once this tank pulls into the fray. These tanks could mean the difference in this fight here. I don't see the heavy back there. He's there. I can't quite see him, but he's there. Seriously, like, I can't see him. Oh, he's hiding through the building. That's what he's doing. Look at that. Look at that positioning. That's neat. I like that. He's got the repair station right there on the other side. What a good position. Should be able to keep that lockdown pretty good. Let's see what happens if that heavy pulls out. Where is that heavy? Oh, he left. He went north. Looks like 360. Oh, wow, look at this. Yeah, 360's getting hammered. District is getting hit from all sides still. Did they ever find this good? They never found this garrison up here in the red zone. 7DL beginning to commit more and more of their troops to district now. Pretty good attack going on. 360 bringing some more guys in off of this southern garrison. Their tanks are pushing up this way as well. And even so, there's still some cap pressure going on here at district. See, 7DL for the most part has control of the circle. There's just this one tank here keeping it under control, and Rosarino's heading that way. Come on, lock on. Lock on. Rosarino has a satchel, though. That a solo? It is a solo. As long as he can get up to it, he's got it. Ooh, Agu is making his way back to the tank, too. Agu should be calling it out. Yeah, Max turning his gun that way, and there he goes. Managed to keep the tank alive. Agu jumping into his light tank. Now they've got a two-man. Should be able to move again. What do they got back here? There is, in fact, a heavy. That's where the other heavy went for the Germans. Repositioned up on the bridge. It's a good position, but I feel like you're better off up here with a Tiger, just because it's really difficult to get back. I suppose you could back off down this ramp, but he might want to consider doing just that, too. He's catching rounds. That's the heavy, too. Is the heavy able to do it? Who gets the next shot? Oh, it was the ricochet. Don't back. Oh, he had him, man. He could have taken the next shot. Now the Panther's going to be able to back off and repair. Really use a repair station up here, but there was some cap pressure going on over here at Square while all that was going down. It does look like 360 has managed to get a good foothold up here on the north side of the intersection. Fight getting pretty heavy over here. The tanks, that one Tiger still stuck back in his position. The heavy back here down the main road should even be able to engage with the Tiger. Come on, where's the Tiger? I just wanted to back to him. Yeah, he's backed off. Tiger had to back off and repair, so those tanks did in fact engage. Sorry about the crazy camera just now. I wanted to do something cool and it didn't work out the way I wanted to. The heavy for 360 now in control of the road. So at the moment they have the advantage here. He's just lighting up any infantry he tries to step out. I do hear the Tiger moving. Rounds coming out for the heavy from 360. Here comes the Tiger pulling up. Oh, but he's already catching a ricochet. Does he have a shot from there? I'm not sure if he can see. More, another ricochet. Oddly, he's surprising. He's like, even though he's peeked out weird, he's surprisingly safe. He's catching ricochets everywhere. Oh, that was a hit. And a crewman. And a crewman. And the Tiger's going to have to back off and repair. There's some decent cap pressure going on at Square. 360. Pretty good control of the circle, but boom! Direct hit with the precision strike. Well placed from the German commander. Well done. Well done. Perfect shot. Even anticipated that he was going to back up. All right, well, now that that cap edge has been taken up, now things are looking pretty desperate back at District. 70L in pretty good control of the circle itself. Does look like they have lost this garrison that was up here on the north side, so that's going to take a lot of the pressure. We'll see how well they can hold on to this circle, though. They have 3 OPs in the area. They can bring quite a bit of infantry there. I can see the Panther over there up on the north top left of my screen. I can see him pulling up on the bridge right now, too. Getting ready to support these guys some more. Oh, what happened to the heavy that was up here? Is he still up here? There's a medium up here. There's a pretty big spawn in right there. Looks like that medium's catching some fire from the Panther up on the bridge right now. Medium's looking the wrong way entirely. Yeah, he's just going to back off. Now the Panther has a commanding position up on the bridge while the infantry's taking control of the circle. We have an airhead. We have an airhead in the sky. And it looks like it's going to be fairly safe. Decent infantry support. I don't know, it's hard to say though. 360's got some guys up in there too, so if they get a grenade in the right spot, maybe they can take it out. Oh, they've got guys right on top of it. There comes the rocket. Did it get it? It did. Airhead destroyed. 360 pulling back district. That Panther back there just lighting these guys up with his machine gun, though. There comes T-34, is pulling out. Looks like he's going to try and get a shot on the Panther. Barely has a shot on him. I can just barely see the top of it. He's ricocheting off him now. Oh, man, but that Panther's got the more powerful gun. You better be careful. Or the more powerful armor. I don't remember exactly how it works. He's a heavy. He's supposed to be stronger. Or is he just a medium that goes really fast? Is that what a Panther is? A medium that goes really fast. I think it's got a little better armor. 45 minutes left on the clock. We are really just getting right through this match as these guys are just grinding into each other. Over here in the center, there is a heavy that has pushed up into the circle in order to stop any cap pressure that was going on over here. Bujito all by himself running through the back lines. Oh, they traded Iribara. $70 looking pretty strong. There's a handful of infiltrators going on in here. You've got... Wait, what was your name? Teniente, that's right. Teniente is making his way around the backside as a squad leader. Might be able to get an OP up somewhere if one of these guys don't spot him. Jumps into the building. He is close to that garrison. I don't think he's seen it. Do not think the garrison was spotted, but he is quite close to it. I can hear a spawn. Yeah, there's an OP right there. JNR spawns in and takes out Teniente. I guess he was a little further away than me, but I'm kind of surprised that he didn't hear that OP. Another OP right there as well. And he was in a good position. Yeah, he does still have an OP up here on the north side, so he can keep his squad coming in from the backside. They're still getting good pressure going on in the circle. If they could destroy this garrison and get another tank in here, they might have something going. Granted, there's a... Where did that heavy go? Did he blow up while I wasn't looking? I think he might have blown up while I wasn't looking. There's the medium. No, he went north. He went north. He's up here. He's trying to engage with that medium, I think. He's going to help the Panther up here. Yeah, now Tiger's catching rounds, but he's catching rounds in the flank. He's got himself turned and exposed. And there goes the Tiger. Gets taken down. Had to have been the medium. Is the only tank back here. Oh, he's catching rounds on the Panther, too. He's had enough of these tanks. Oh. Does manage to save the Panther. What's up here to the north? Oh, there's another medium up here. That's what those guys were shooting at. They're getting flanked up here on the north side. I mean, I figured there had to be something up here, but... Another T-34 up here on the north side. Spawn trying to get a hold of him. Now, he is damaged. If he catches him with the right rocket, he could take him out. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. He got the Panther. He caught hold of the Panther just now. We missed the shot, but he definitely got him. Or I missed the shot. I don't know. Maybe you guys were able to see it. I didn't see it. I was watching to see if Spawn could get his rocket on him, but no, they took out that Panther. Got rid of these tanks from 7DL that have been threatening them for a long time from that bridge. The fight has now spread out all over the place. You got squads in the back line of 360. You've got squads in the back line of 7DL. There's tanks in the north line that are almost behind the lines. There's tanks in the south. This fight has spread out everywhere. 41 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock. Down here in the south, it looks like 7DL has quite a few guys down here on this. Where are we? Oh no, this is the intersection here. They've got quite a few guys just here on the south side of the intersection, still keeping this locked down. Handful of infantry has made it in for 360. Still coming in from the back side. No garrison. They do have an attack mark directly where this garrison is, though, so I'm wondering if they know where it is. These guys coming in from back here. They are getting hit from infantry from behind, though. Having a hard time holding on to this position. Is it just one squad? We've got two squads back here. Akon! Get him, convict. Alright, convict trying to bring his squad in down here on the south side. Maybe they can get an AT on the backside of this tank. He is catching rounds from it. The tank is actually shooting back this way. They know he's over here. Yeah, he's actually looking to the rear. Trying to get a hold of convict. This fight is just spread out all over the place, so it's hard to really track like where the next big push is going to be. Does seem like 7DL's trying to set up here on the north side, but 360's meeting them up there. And now that they've lost those tanks on the bridge, they've lost a lot of their pressure. Here comes the medium pushing up for 360, looking to anchor this down for them. Maybe get rid of some of the machine guns like Jose Antonio. Right, where are you? Are you dead, Jose? Ah, I missed it. I did just see another tank coming up. Yeah, another tank coming up on the ramp. So it looks like 7DL is going to repeat the process, but there's some ATs behind him. Rodriguez and Ronnie Coleman. Look out, Ronnie. Ronnie runs into Tomato Unterian. Rodriguez tries to take out Tomato. Shouldn't have even shot at him. Now he's trying to chase the tank, but the tank's already passed. Here comes Rosarino, who's going to run right into him. No way. They're going to run right past it? Okay. Oh, we got taken down from somebody back here. Sachs, I think, got him. Panther making its way up onto the ramp. We'll see what he can do. There was a T-34 over here. Yeah, he's... No, that's a heavy. There's a heavy down there on the tracks. Right there. That's an awkward shot. He can hit him, though. Does the heavy see? Did he see that? He should be able to see over that, right? Yeah, he does. There's the hit. And the heavy immediately backs off. Nice little keyhole shot through there. Oh, Ronnie Coleman from behind. Ooh, Tomato gets taken down. Sachs coming up from the rear. Does Ronnie Coleman spot Sachs? No, Sachs takes out Mr. Coleman. Jose Antonio Cast. Jose Antonio Cast. I love it. Sometimes I just like saying some of these names. They sound cool. Tito Crema. Get him, Tito Crema. Vikingo's right around the corner. Look out. Drops an OP right there. Vikingo now coming around the corner. Might spot him as he's peeking. Oh, and he does. Tito Crema comes around the corner. Gets taken down, but he's avenged immediately. I have no idea who just avenged him. Cyborito? Possibly? $70L now looking pretty strong around square. They've got a nice firm hold all the way around the circle. Catching a little bit of pressure in other areas. There's some tanks now down on the south side for 360. Yeah, the highlight's like not as bright on this map, I swear. I just can't see them as well. Ooh, Spawn gets the light. Oh, excuse me. Spawn gets a hold of the light tank that was coming across the bridge. Yeah, 70L's got a pretty nice hold going on here at square, though. What am I hearing? Is there a tank? Sounds like there's a tank. Wait, that light is still down there. So was there two lights down here? What got destroyed crossing the bridge? Oh, it was a recon Vic got destroyed on the bridge. So there is still two tanks down here on the south side for the Russians. Malmuth trying to get a rocket into this T-34. Irabara also there as well, so maybe they can tag team a couple times. There's one hit. Is he throwing a grenade at the tank now? Ooh, Nappy Adios, though, from behind. Nice, Batuk. Batuk saves his tank. Did he get the satchel on? He did. He did get that satchel on. They got plenty of time to get it off, though. They'll be fine. Yeah, satchel is off. Nice play by Natty Adios, though. He almost got a hold of that tank. Satchel. Pretty nice looking push coming from 360. They've got a nice line marching forward slowly. If they could just take control of some of these buildings. 70L pushing the pressure on back here, though. Infantry getting right on top of each other here. Vikingo goes down to Chakal. Supplies dropping for the Germans back here. Agris following it. Look out, roll. Gets taken down. Here comes Rodriguez as well. Any tanks up here? That Panther's gone now, looks like. Looks like the heavy that was over here is gone as well, so tanks just getting destroyed everywhere while I'm not looking. Sorry about that. Oh, saw a little cap pressure going on at square just now. This forward push from 360 starting to gain a foothold. They got a couple guys coming down from the north as well. Putting a little bit of a pinch on the circle. Here comes the next Katushka strike. I see both points are starting to flicker a little bit. 33 minutes left on the clock. That Katushka strike looked like it's hitting a little more down here on the south side. Airhead coming down. A lot of infantry close to it, though. Need to make sure they keep this airhead alive. There is a lot of 70L infantry all over it. I don't think this is a defensive airhead. It could be. I don't see the garrison, but it's hard to say. sometimes. It's hard to say sometimes. So we'll see. We'll find out in a second what's going on here with this airhead. But there's definitely an airhead coming down, and 7DL definitely has the infantry control of the area. Got this airhead coming down right on top of these guys. Chaos immediately gets taken out as he runs up in there. So this must... No, it was a 360 airhead. Completely unsupported. Very unfortunate. They had some infantry there for a minute, but 7DL had control of this building. And they just pushed out from it. Immediately got control of that square. Well played by 7DL. Very unfortunate for 360. They could have used that airhead. And while that is happening, District is now being captured. Quite a bit of infantry over here. I don't see any garrisons. Just a single squad in the circle, so I don't think they're going to be able to keep this capture up. Enzion gets himself a kill over there, and the bastard, oh no! Scraff goes down as well. Dappy goes down. A lot of the reinforcements for 360 are being cleaned up as they're trying to run into the circle. This one squad wreaking havoc back here. Nirok and Alcon about to run into each other. Nirok wins the exchange. Chakal also goes down as he's trying to come down the hill. They are starting to pull it back. They do have some guys up in the circle. Reinforce has not been dropped yet. They do have a tank here. He's not even quite in the circle either, so they should be just fine. I don't think that this single squad is going to be able to capture this point. I didn't really think they'd be able to anyways, but... Let's take a look at how 360's push is going on over here. What do they got for tanks? They could really use a tank up over there. They do got one heavy. They got another heavy pulling up. They got a medium right back there. There's one heavy on the backside for 7DL back here. You got a Tiger who is honestly completely out of position right now. I think he's worried about this infantry that's behind him. He's not being threatened by the heavy on the road. And they had another heavy coming up back here as well. Yeah, they got another one. He's further back here. He's got a squad on him, though. Roll. Is it Roll or Roy? Are those L's or I's? Pretty sure it's Roll. There's some decent cap pressure going on back here. I'm expecting, yeah, there he comes. Tomato Untherian coming up from behind. As an AT, trying to get on one of these tanks. Is he Satchel? Looks like he's Satchel. Now they are a full crew. Let's see how much they're paying attention. Hard to hear things like footsteps when you're in a tank, so... Oh yeah, and there's Enzion as well. Satchel is on. Looks like they managed to stall up this cap pressure. Oh, he put the Satchel on the ground. There we go. Fresh Satchel on the tank. Get out of there, boys. Once this one's down, they probably make their way up to the next tank. Cap pressure still going pretty strong. It did look like that Tiger managed to get a hit off. Yeah, he had to back up. Looks like he caught a couple rounds. I hear a bombing run coming through. Up here on the north side. Doesn't look like it's going to get too much. Couple of guys, maybe? Yeah, I did get a couple of guys, but 360 still keeping the cap pressure going. Got Convict back here. Erlinge heading that way as an AT. Erlinge, are you a Satchel? No, you were rockets, but still. Did I hear a second tank back here as well, too? Yes, it looks like there's a medium here as well. And a garrison. Maloney on the Oh, he goes for the garrison. That's a good choice. That's a good choice. Probably the better target. You're not likely to kill that tank, even if he is damaged. And that heavy down at the end of the road. Oh, he's backed way off. Okay, he's not going to have any shot. All right, the far heavy did get destroyed. Got cleaned up by the satchel back there. Still a little bit of cap pressure going on here at the center, though. 26 minutes and 50 seconds left on the clock. Ooh, El Inge is back, getting his next rocket into the Tiger. They already have another garrison up over here. El Inge does get cleaned up. Don't think he was able to spot that garrison, so that garrison should be safe. Melonier's still there, keeping these guys locked down. Akon coming back up from the south. Cap pressure has been stalled up over here at square. Leandriper has managed to get around behind these guys, whereas the heavy tank up over here has had to back way off, being chased by an engineer. I don't think I see any satchels, but he has backed way off. Has just backed completely off. Here comes the next Katushka strike, lighting these guys up here on the north side. I will stretch, MR. I could use a nice stretch. Ugh. Doesn't look like this Katushka strike got too many kills. Does force these guys to have to take cover, though, as they're trying to push back up in to defend the circle, trying to keep this cap pressure stalled up. Several squad leaders still up here on the northeast corner for 360. Teniente making his way across the road. If he could get an OP up here on the south side. He does have an OP up here on the south side. So Teniente trying to bring his squad in down here on the south side. Just followed Lucas into that house or something, I think, though. Lucas is up in it now. Lucas gets taken down. El Pino making his way through the house, about to run in Kazoshek. Misses him. Oh, and he gets him right as he's about to run out of ammo. Finishes shooting him up. You know when that was a close fight, when he's just like dumps the full mag into him. Like, I got you. Checking for a satchel real quick. I saw that assaultman was following him. I don't think he got a satchel on. Does look like he did not get cleaned up. He's still way back there. He's actually running the other directions. Good cap pressure going on. A lot of guys in the circle here inside this corner. Here comes the tank. That's why he's repositioned, so he can bring himself into the square and take control of the intersection without having to drive down the main road. Now he can contest the Tiger from this road. And he does have good infantry pressure going on behind him. Almost halfway capped here now on the center point. The Tiger has had to back off completely. He might even have to go around the block, so they might get this full capture before he can get back into action. We'll see what he does. You can see him back there. Yeah, he's repositioning. About 2/3 of the way capped here. Now it's 7DL with just a sliver of a hold here on the southwest corner. Here comes a P4 from the south. Oh! Oh! And the Tiger gets, or the Heavy gets flanked from the north by the Panther. They're going to pull another T-34 out in the intersection at the same time. He's going to get absolutely tag-teamed, completely destroyed. 7DL's tanks. You know, with the red on red, it's hard for me to see him. He just blends right into the road. So I didn't really know he was there. The P4 does get cleaned up from... And I think the... Oh, there's another medium way down there to the south. I wonder if he can engage the Panther all the way up here. It's like way up there. Oh, it's there, and he's getting hit by it. Yeah, he's going to get back into cover. Should be able to keep that T-34 safe. They did manage to stall up that cap pressure for a while. Did they use their reinforce? They did, and the reinforce is about to be done. And there's a lot of guys in the circle still for 360. They're keeping this cap pressure going on here, about halfway capped here. 22 minutes and 20 seconds left on the clock. 360 trying desperately to take control of this center point. They are even beginning to lose back at District. They're starting to look like they plan on all-inning on this. Tanks driving up into the point for 70L. Got the Tiger right there. Dappy right there as an AT. The Panther protecting the Tiger, who did, in fact, go all the way around the block. All right, where did that T-34 down in the south go? He's gone. He must have got taken out. Precision strike on the Garrison. Come on, give me a spawn. Wait, did he miss? Did the precision strike hit the building or something? It must have. Maleone's gonna get on that Garrison. Looks like he's gonna get it, but oh, they spawned. They spawned. They got him. He must have been so close to having that thing dead. And 360 has been cleaned up. All of their cap pressure has been pushed back. Just a handful of guys in the zone. Got a couple of squad leaders swinging around wide, getting from behind, but they've lost all of their tanks. Back over here at Districts, things are still feeling pretty secure. Jose making his way up into the circle, all by himself as an engineer. El Gigolo waiting for him, is right on him. Who gets who? Gigolo's looking at his map. Jose didn't see him. He wasn't looking. Ran right past him. Didn't see him. Not back here either. 20 minutes left on the clock. I kind of want to see if Jose gets anybody. Ran right past the commander. He's okay. He's gonna run around back here. He's gonna look for garrisons and stuff. Maybe put a satchel on it. Yeah, doesn't end up getting Scraff. Here comes Gigolo. Heard the shooting. Looks like he did not see him. Jose making his way over here. Where is the garrison? It's just down to the south. Looks like 360's putting most of their pressure down here on the south side. They got quite a few guys trying to push in down from down there, but 70L has consolidated pretty good after all of that cap pressure. They've managed to pull this back really well. I got desperate for a second there, but good play with their tanks, good repositioning. This garrison's still here. Nico making his way up. Russo sees him. Oh, Russo gets him with a headshot. Keeps the garrison alive again. Igris now making his way around. Probably doesn't want to approach from that same direction. They've lost every guy who's walked through that opening. Got a recon tank down there to the south. Looks like 70L did reposition one of their tanks further back. There's a light tank making its way around for 360. One of the heavies is pushed north a little bit. Where am I looking here? He's at this intersection now. Looking down this main road. And they have this road completely under their control. There's no tanks or nothing further down. Most of the pressure's coming from down in the south. What did he just catch around from? Oh, the recon Vic, all the way to the south. Which just went boom. He did manage to land a good hit on the Panther, though. Looking pretty stable now for 70L. Not a ton of guys down here to block this attack, but they got some guys coming in from behind. Inzion and Roll coming around him from behind, so they should be able to start getting these guys from the back, clearing out some of their spawns. Getting surprisingly close to this garrison here. Elinge almost gets spotted by Roll. Doesn't quite see him. Roll heading over towards the garrison area. I think he's looking for it. He's very close to it. See if he spots it. Yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Eyes on. And Inzian is on the garrison. The infantry is pushing back, trying to stop him. Here comes Jaco Spartan. They do get the garrison, but Jaco Spartan cleans them up. No supplies here, but he should be able to get a garrison back up pretty quickly. That is going to take off a lot of the pressure that was coming out from down there on the south. 360 has a number of guys up here on the north now. That Tiger go. He has backed off. He's right here around this corner. Duncan is about to pop this corner and get lit up by the driver. And yes, he did. Botful also cleaned up the infantry that's trying to cross the road further to the north. Agris, as an engineer, tried to cross the road. Looks like Alici is trying to get on the backside of this Panther. But 70L has pretty good control of the houses, so the tanks are fairly secure. Every time an AT tries to get to them, there's an infantryman covering, which is good. 15 minutes and 55 seconds left on the clock. 360 is going to have to come up with something different if they want to break through. They should have another airhead up soon. They might want to, with the way these tanks are positioned, they might want to just consider putting your tanks right here on the main road and just shoving your infantry down their throat. But I don't know, man. It's a tough nut to crack. They looked really good on that last push, and then bam, 7DL brought their tanks around the corner and cleaned them up. So we'll see what happens here. 15 minutes left. We'll see what they can do. Oh, here we go. The Panther. Looks like he managed to back off. Agris again trying to get on the Panther, but now there's another tank pulling out. The next time that Panther pulls out, he's going to get tag teamed by a couple of mediums. Or no, a medium and a heavy. I'll wait. Kind of want to see if he peeks out. These guys are so busy repositioning, even if he does peek out, they might not catch him. I would think he's going to peak any time now. I don't know, did he lose his crew? No. No, he's still got a full crew. Looks like they got a nice push going on here. They're about to get hit with a bombing run there. Tomato Untharian jumps out directly on top of the tank. Here comes Inzian. He basically just gave away the fact that Inzian was chasing him. Oh. Tomato. You ran straight at him as a support and gave away the assaultman who was chasing him from behind. They might have spotted him anyways, but bombing run comes through. Doesn't look like it got too many. And there's some decent cat pressure going on here. All right, the Panther has pulled out. He did engage. Doesn't look like they got too much hold of him. The smoke was blocking the fight. Probably doesn't even realize what's out there. There we go. Tomato Untharian now coming back as an AT. And the medium is hurt. It sounded like I heard, yeah, I thought I heard some shots coming up from the south, but yeah, no, ATs managed to take out the Panther over here. I knew I was hearing something off to the right, but yes, Snatty takes out the Panther before the tanks can even push up. They've got a nice push going on. What does 70L have up? They don't have any tanks that they can swing around. They just have one medium down there in the south who is already shooting this way, but they're going to pop these heavies around this corner here in a second. Oh, get out of the building. They just went straight across the road. They're just locking it down. Not even going to fight with the medium coming up from the south. They've got complete control of the intersection. 12 minutes and 30 seconds left of the clock. 70L still has a pretty good hold down here in the southwest corner. Their reinforce has been dropped. 360 still capping, though. They got crews out trying to repair their tanks. Did he get that satchel on? I see sparks, but I think it's just damage. Ballsy, Marquez. Very, very ballsy. I'll give you that, man. I'm just going to run right in front of 2 tanks. They won't see me. Does look like 70L has managed to stall up this cap pressure. They're putting some rockets into the tanks down here. Satchel's going off. Massive spawn in for 70L, trying to capitalize on this reinforce. Airhead coming down for 360. Much better protected this time. Malmuth making his way back there. Will he find it? The arty is coming down on top of where the airhead just landed. Malmuth heading straight towards it. Malmuth is right on top of the airhead. He gets cleaned up by Elinge. Elinge and Exion Flux keeping the airhead live. 3/4 of the way captured here. Here comes one of the tanks pushing up. 360 pulls right into the intersection. Now here's some ricochets going on with this northern tank, but I don't know much is going to matter. He can just pull himself into cover and be fine. What's he getting hit by anyways? I think he's just getting hit by the medium way down to the south. Either way, 10 minutes and 45 seconds left on the clock. 70L has managed to stall this back up yet again. The reinforce is now complete. Massive spawn wave on the airhead, and 360 looks like they will. Oh, no. Never mind. Artillery cleans up the vast majority of that spawn in. It is enough to stall it back up. Tamato Therian trying to get the satchel on the medium. Sebastardo, it's up to you. There is a satchel on Sebastardo. It's up to you. Oh, he's been hit once. Don't stop the pressure. Don't stop pushing the button. Oh, he stopped. He might have stopped pushing the button for too long. Oh, no, 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 no. I don't know if you guys have enough time to take that satchel off now. You're catching rounds. You're trying to... And the satchel is off. Sebastardo has done it. You're my hero. Gave his life to save the tank. There was the capture at the center point. 9 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock. 360 has taken the middle point. They are starting to pressure crossing. Probably not too much going on down there. There is a garrison in the circle. And it's live. They've cleaned up the commander. There's no garrison back here. There's infantry trying to pull back. There's a recon Vic coming in for 70L, but they're actually in a little bit of trouble right now. 9 minutes and 10 seconds left on the clock, and 360 has a pretty decent cap going on the 4th point. There's the spawn-ins on crossing. Don't get over-aggressive now. You guys do need to take out this Puma. I see Nablus is like the only AT. Nablus gets cleaned up before he can make it around the corner. Sax takes him down. About halfway capped here on the 4th point, though. Buchido gets taken down. Akon laying low. Need to bring in some more ATs. They need to get rid of that Puma. What did he take out? He took out everything. Akon is 100% up to Akon getting his OP back up. There was a little bit of cap pressure going on over at Square, so they might want to consider not trying to all in on this 4th point. They had a pretty good thing going on. They lost the garrison. They should 100% pull back and be ready to defend Square. 70L with a nice envelopment now going on at center point. They're starting to swing around all sides. They're just completely enveloping the circle. Starting to get that capture going on. More spawn ins for 360. They're getting a little bit of dire straits. They do have their tanks here still. Tanks anchoring down this position. They just have the one tank. There is a heavy pushing up for 70L. Is going to start... Come up here. So what is this? Is this a medium? Heavy? It is a heavy. There is a heavy here. They got a Tiger coming down the road. There is another medium coming up. There is another heavy coming up for the Germans, though. 7 minutes and 20 seconds left on the clock, and 360 needs to really consolidate here. They're having a hard time holding on to this point. Here comes the tanks. Really going to start getting this cap pressure going on here for 7DL once he drives up into the circle. These guys are right on top of this heavy. I don't know if he just got that satchel on either. He most definitely got the satchel on. The heavy goes down. The Tiger pulls up into the intersection. It's not enough to get this cap going, but it's flickering. That Tiger is a huge problem for 360. And here comes the next one. It's probably the Panther. Yep, yeah, here comes the Panther. He's going to pull up into the backside of the intersection right behind the Tiger. And they're going to have nothing but tank cap pressure going on here. Here comes the Airhead dropping down for 360, or for 7DL, I mean. Up here on the northwest courtyard. Looks like the Artie's going to be coming down up over there. They know that Airhead's coming down. They could really use a Katushka strike up over there or something. Need to start cleaning up this infantry. About a third of the way capped here at the center point. 360 getting cleaned up pretty bad. Some more spawn-ins there on the garrison. That is the garrison, right? Yeah, some more spawn-ins on the garrison. Satchel goes off on the house, cleans up the garrison, cleans up all of the infantry. And it's starting to look like 7DL might take the center point back here. 5 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock. I don't know what 360 has left to stop this. They had a medium coming up. He's going to come around on the north side. Might be able to get a flank on that Tiger, but I don't know if he'll be able to destroy it. And he's driving straight into infantry. They're going to know he's coming. Already catching rockets from behind. Looks like they just took out his engine. Batuk now out trying to repair his tank up. Yeah. Yeah, there's infantry behind him as he's trying to make his way down that road. Infantry's getting cleaned up. About 3/4 of the way capped here on the middle point. 5 minutes left on the clock. 360 has their reinforced down, but I just don't know if they don't have enough in the circle of that tank. Satchel goes off on the tank. The Tiger goes down. Don't have enough infantry in the circle, though. It's just not enough. They really could use something back here. One solid arty round or something. No, there it is. 4 minutes, 30 seconds left on the clock. 7DL has taken back the center point. 360 has 2 minutes and 30 seconds left to get this capture going. They still have quite a bit of infantry in the area. They might be able to get the pressure going. It's not over yet. They do still have a medium tank. No, the medium was taken down. There was a Puma in the back line. Just got destroyed by the T-80 that was over here. T-80 looking like he's going to reposition down to the south a little bit, but he needs to hurry up and get himself into the fight. They are running out of time. 3 minutes and 50 seconds left on the clock. 7DL already starting to push these guys out of here, almost completely boxed out. There's a handful of infantry up on the point. There is still an OP. They've got this light tank coming around down from the south side. Maybe they can get another airhead going. I don't know if they have the airhead back yet, but I don't know what else they could do. Something just spun the T-80 around. He's just whipping donuts over here. Looks like he's having a hard time controlling it on that rubble pile. All right, here he goes down. Oh, he's going up the backside. Good call, good call. Go up the backside, clear out their spawns. No garrison. The garrison is up on the north side. Here. Just wreaking havoc up in here, blasting the buildings, getting himself stuck, anything he can do. 2 minutes and 50 seconds left. I understand that he looks ridiculous, but I love what he's doing. Wreaking havoc in their backlines, trying to make an opening for the infantry. Bombing run coming across the front. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock. I don't think 360 is close enough to be able to do this. Not when there's, you know, there's a heavy in the point, there's a light tanker in here on the backside. Maybe this T-80 can come around and destroy this Luke's, but 10 seconds left for them to get this capture going. Here comes another tank pulling in too. The T-80's now in a terrible position. Oh, and he's stuck in everything. He didn't see him. Here comes Spawn. Look at, oh, he cleaned up Spawn. Yeah, the P-Ford actually didn't see him. All right, we are past the 2-minute mark, so 7DL will claim the victory. Very well played by 7DL. We're just gonna watch and see what this T-80 can do. I wanna see if he's able to at least get this Luke's. I don't think he can fit through there. I wonder if he can go through this one. Like, I wonder if he can go up and over this piece of rubble here. Pretty sure he's about to try, so. Oh, oh. So close. No, you gotta have to reposition. You gotta go over the broken piece. Oh, no. Attila, run. Did, like, Attila not even notice that, or did he just not care? Does nobody care that there's a T-80 back there? Yeah, now they know he's there, but he's gonna have to go. He's trapped. Completely trapped. Yes. GG 7DL. I agree. Well played. Yeah, he got himself completely trapped back in those courtyards. Oh no! And then Spawn comes up and gets him with the rocket. Oh man. Alright, we'll go ahead and run the clock out real quick and then we'll take a look at some combat scores. I don't even know what's going on back there. Something's going on with that Luke's. Alright, GG's. Let's see what happened with the combat scores. Oh, 1194 from Largos. Tanks. Oof. 1067 from Exion Flux. 1143 from Mushafaso. Yeah, pretty good. 742 from Your Fire. Over here, we've got 1142 Masabito. 1068 from Tomato Untherian. 1035 from Rubio Salve. 1085 from Napios. All right. Well, there you have it. Well played by both teams. 360 was on the back foot for like that whole match. Man, 7DL had complete control of the middle point. I mean, well, actually, the back and forth at the beginning was great, man. It took you guys a good 15 minutes or so to take the middle point in the first place. So really well balanced feeling. 360 took the point back there at the end. Almost had it, man. You guys kind of all in on that fourth point, and I think it would have been better off just with that little of time left on the clock, consolidating and trying to hold the center point. But hindsight's 2020. It is what it is, and I don't really know what I'm talking about anyways. So I'm gonna go ahead and shut her down there. Thank you for letting me cast. You guys have a wonderful rest of your night. Take it easy. What you think about when you're born into a fire? Let 'em burn.